Hey folks, welcome back to the Dyson Sphere program. Last time we did a little bit of exploration and weren't able to find what we were looking for, so I let the game run for about an hour and a half, just sitting there idling to get some research done. And we picked up Universe Exploration 4, and I think we picked up something else. Something about our core energy. Yeah, our core energy is now doubled where it was. We got an additional 1.6. So we went from, what, 32 minus 1.6 is 22 minus 6 is 16? No. Yeah. Yeah, we doubled it. We doubled it from 1.6 gigajoules to 3.2 gigajoules. We're also working on the energy circuit now, which is going to increase how quickly we recharge. So we've made some progress. I did find, if we go to the satellite or the star view here, I did find a star which had the item we were looking for. So I renamed this star after one of my viewers, K-Balls here. So K-Balls is 7 light years away, but it does have this grading crystal that we're looking for. So we'd like to make a trip there. However, before we go and harvest some of those grading crystals and bring them back to make the advanced miner, and for the time being, we're going to have to, I think, do that manually. Before we do that, we have a power problem here on our home planet. So we finally caught up to our energy production with our demands. You can see our generation capacity is around 350 megawatts, and our consumption demand is a little bit over that at 380 right now. So we're discharging from whatever batteries I have. Occasionally, we're charging it up when demand falls. But we're right at that balancing point where we need more power. So we have some options. I could lay down a bunch of deuteron fuel rod production and get some more fusion plants up and running. We could feed something into a thermal plant. I could lay out huge rows of solar panels and try to make that work. Or we could go with wind, but all of that feels a little bit wrong to me. What I want to try, actually, is we have a huge potential renewable energy source on our lava planet, Alwade 1. If I throw a ton of geothermals in there, we should be able to generate quite a bit of power. The question is, how do we get it back here? And the answer, I think, is going to be energy exchangers. So the idea is we'll set up a network where energy exchangers charge accumulators on the lava planet and then ship them back here where they're discharged into the network. Given that plan, I need to figure out what our like requirements are, right? So if we take a look at one of these energy exchangers, when the item, let's see, I don't actually know what happens if we spray the inputs. I don't know if it has an effect or not, but this can charge, I think we looked this up. Input power, output power. We have a charger over here that's actually in production. Let's take a look. If I temporarily increase this to 2 slots, we'll see how fast this happens. Does it say? I think we determined it's 10 seconds to charge one. I think that's right. Let me just check here. So that's... I guess we got to go up a little bit more. Okay, so that's full. That was at 4 seconds. And now it's stopped. What happened here? Did I run out of raw accumulators? There we go. Why is it stopping? Oh, because the network. Yeah, the network. I think these can do... I think it takes 10 seconds for this to charge one accumulator. It doesn't really show. So it won't drain the network. It's only when there's extra charge available that it'll actually charge these up, which is kind of the problem. Let me see if I can look this up online real quick. Let's go to the DSP wiki. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but... Energy accumulator, or no, what is it? Energy exchanger? Yeah, it's an energy exchanger. Let me see. The wiki's sometimes a little slow. Here we go. Player tips. The energy exchanger will consume up to 45 megawatts when filling accumulators. Filling an accumulator in 6 seconds at full power. All right. So one of these can charge 10 per minute, assuming we have power for it. We're going to go over to all we want and figure out what our power actually availability is. So it says 45 megawatts. So for each 45 megawatts of energy we have to spare on All-Wade 1, we can power one of these, producing 10 full accumulators per minute to ship back. So let's say we just have one. So on All-Wade 1, we have a belt coming out. It feeds in 10 per minute. That goes back into a tower and gets shipped back here to come into a discharging version. So we'd swap it from charge to discharge. I imagine that also takes 6 seconds to fully discharge. Maybe it takes less depending on the draw. But if we have 10 at All-Wade 1, it takes a minute to process them. Then it takes a minute to fly here. Meanwhile, another set is flying back. Another empty set is flying back. So we need like double the amount. We need, for each of these, I guess we need 20 accumulators in the network flowing around, right? So 10 at the source are charging up, while 10 are discharging at the location, and then they swap. And there's transit time there. But like as one comes off, it goes into a chase. So maybe we need like a little bit extra. Let's say maybe 25 accumulators per energy exchanger. So if we can set up a big network of these and send charged energy back from the lava planet here, I feel like that would really help us out. So let's go look at accumulators. Let's just grab a big ass stack and bring it with us. Where are they? That's right here, right? These are accumulators? Yeah, okay. So let's take like, I don't know, 500. That would support, divide that by 25 if that's what we're going for. So 4 and 100 times 5 is 20. That would support a network of 20 energy exchangers. I don't know if we can even do that. The other thing we could do is fill in some of these relays with geothermal power, and I think I will get that started here. Might as well dump that in there like that. You're connected to the network, so we no longer need you. You're just idling, doing nothing. I guess it's fine to leave you there. It's a little tiny bit of defense in case something shows up. Where else do I have holes on this planet that are not filled? Core taps that I could put in geothermals for. I don't think there's that many. I think we filled most of them in. Yeah, okay. There's one over here we can get. So, for each side of this network, for each exchanger, we need 45 megawatts of power generation on the lava planet, and we need 25 accumulators. Let's head over to All-Wade 1 and see if we can make this happen. I'm curious about how well this will work. Here's another question. How fast do my vessels fly? Vessel speed is currently set to... Where are my vessels? Come on now. I know you're in here. I guess this is about... Can I see that at a tower? Where's one of my interstellars? Does it show the vessel speed here? It shows the carrying capacity, but not their speed. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm not sure. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. If we have extra in the network to cover for the delay from transport, we should be fine. Okay, let's head over to All-Wade 1. We're going to have to skip around the planet here. Whoa, what is that? Why did my fleet just arrive? Not sure why my fleet deployed. Those are my corvettes, right? We must have flown near something. All right, well, this is fine. Okay, let's take a look at our power network here. Yeah, so we have lots to spare. We need 45 megawatts per exchanger, though, so we need to lay down quite a few more geothermal power stations. That's why I brought them with me. Let's see if we can juice the network here to have a lot of extra power. I want to get as many of these down as I can, wherever I can. Let's lay down the geothermal power first. Anywhere we can get it, and then we'll take a look at what the network can support. Some of these aren't optimal, but I have like oodles of them, and they're like, they just work forever basically. There's no input, so even like a 75% efficiency one is going to be fine. Anywhere we can squeeze you in. All right, you know what? We need to do this in a kind of some sort of clever fashion. Let's head up to the North Pole to start, and we'll kind of work our way down from there, so that we make sure we cover as much of the planet as we can with these delightful findings. Okay, so here's the North Pole. Let's work our way down from here. Okay, I guess we'll go down this way for now, and we'll just kind of try to make our way around the planet and come circle back around. There's mecha fuel power. Can't get another one there. There's a bunch of space over here. Some of them, like, they're too close to other ones, so you can't do much. Total power generation of the cluster's power grid reaches 1 gigawatt. Okay, I'll take that. Can I squeeze one in there? Nope, okay. What about here? And get one there. Let's keep going around at this latitude, looking for places we can put them. I just want to get as much free energy as I can. Oh, this should be rich. Yeah, this looks great. We'll put down as many of these as we can, because I brought like 100 with me. Not sure exactly what the criteria are for where you can put them, but we're just spamming them, so like any we can put down is fine. Let's see. Get one there. These aren't the greatest placements ever, but like I said, we're just trying to do numbers. I guess the other thing I need to make sure of is that they're all connected. If they're just generating power on their own, it doesn't really work. So, like, are you guys all connected? I should have this on. Yeah, you're all connected. Okay. Now, where's the pole again? Right there? Okay, and we were heading this way around it. Yeah, we got more availability over here. I'm actually going to run out of... I didn't bring enough. I'm going to have all 100 placed here. Come on, I know there's one there. Where is it? There we go. Okay, let's keep going. Looks good. Are you guys connected to the network? You are not. Okay. Okay, let's keep flying around, placing these things wherever we can. All right, it's starting to look pretty good. Where's the pole? Up there? Okay. You guys are all connected. You guys are all connected. Okay. Start branching out to lower areas now. There's some more availability here. Yeah, I really didn't use up all of these all that well. These were placed... I remember these ones I placed more for, like, maximum efficiency. Let's keep going. Where do we have some big piles of magma? I guess the last few we can go for, like, big numbers. Like, there was 109 there. 89, 100. Okay, let's connect you to the network. Looks like there's some more lava over here. Okay, those are all connected up. Is there a big puddle of it somewhere? Yeah, over here we've got a few good spots. Like 120s, 117s, those are great. There's a 105 in here that I saw right there. Okay. You're all connected up. A little bit more over here. We got 4 left. Okay, there we go. So that's 100 geothermal power stations placed in the lava. Let's see what that buys us. We are up to 652 megawatts of production with only 130, roughly 130 demand. So that gives us basically 500 and change megawatts. Which means we can support 11, I think, energy exchangers on this side. So then the plan is very simple in terms of what we do here. Let's see. You are... Where do I have interstellar towers? You're an interstellar tower. You're filled up. Is there another one? How are you doing? You're full. You're full. I think I need to start adopting a new policy of locating my ILS more specifically. Like, I think maybe we'll do something like all inputs from another planet are on the North Pole and all outputs are on the South Pole. And then the PLS can be wherever it needs to be. But I think centralizing ILS makes sense. Although for something like this, it's both an input and an output tower, so I'm not sure. We're not using these poles for anything, so I guess I will go to the North Pole for this. Where are we? Okay. We'll plop this down right on the pole if we can, just for funsies. Yeah, there we go. I think we're here. Yeah, okay. So let's put down a planetary logistics network right here on the center of the North Pole. That's going to be fine. Very nice. So you're going to do two things. You're going to import empty accumulators. You shouldn't need any drones because it's all going to happen right here. So you're going to import empty accumulators. Where are they? They're under buildings. You're going to import empty accumulators. You're going to demand from remote. And then you're going to be local storage. And then with full accumulators... Where are full accumulators? You're going to supply to remote. That's the idea. And we'll limit you to, like, let's see. We're going to have 11 times 25, so 250. Yeah, you don't need that many. Like, 1,000 limit is more than enough here. And I think we will... Well, do we want to... What's the maximum load? What's the maximum load of vessels? 600? I guess we'll go up to double just in case that somehow makes sense. And then let's put... I don't know how many I brought. We decided we would need 25 for each energy exchanger. I guess we can afford to put in some extra. So if we're going to have 11 energy exchangers here, then what? 11 times 25 is 275. So let's say 300. 50, 100, 200, 300. Let's make it even 400 for good measure. Okay. So that means that we actually need to reduce the minimum load of vessels quite a bit. I think I'd like them to go 100 at a time, or maybe even 50 at a time would be fine. So let's see. 25% would be 150. Let's go down to, like, what's 20%? 120? Yeah. 10% is 60. I think 10% is a little bit low. Let's go to, like, so minimum load of vessels should be maybe, looks like it's either 10 or 20%. I guess 10% is fine. So these will ship in groups of 60? We need enough throughput to, like, get it up and running. I don't want to have to wait for the entire thing to be charged and then sent to be discharged. I mean, the other alternative is to throw in some extra, or... Yeah, you know what? I think for this purpose, saying they can carry 60 at a time is fine. 10% is fine. Okay. So, now we need to set up 11 of these energy exchangers. Let's see. We need some foundation, looks like. Maybe we'll just have them in a fun ring like this. It's kind of cool, right? I can't have it there. We can do it like this, though. Okay. So we want 11 energy exchangers Where are those? That's production? Where are these things? Transportation? Logistics? Transportation. No. There we go. Okay, so I want to put down 11 of these. Let's see. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Can I squeeze one more in? No. Okay, so I get 5 there. 6. 7. All right, so this ring isn't going to cut it then. That's 7. So we need 4 more, right? I guess we can, yeah, we can do it like this. We can do 1, 2. Well, no, that kind of looks gross. I want it to look cool. I mean, I'm trying to build cool stuff. So do we come out to here? I guess we come out to here. Let's see. I might want to move this one and this one. I'm not sure. I might want to move these. I might want to move these geothermals and pave them over. In fact, I think I do. I'll put those down later. For now, let's pave this over. Okay, that's a cool ring. Now let's see if we can set down 11 of these, if we have enough space now. So transportation, we want to do 11. Let's have them right on this ring here, like this. There we go. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, very cool. So we're gonna need... We are going to need to input. Now where, so you have, yeah. Okay, so let's do inputs on the inside. So we'll come out like this. And go directly into here. Connect these all up. Okay. And then we'll have... So wait a minute. We actually need the input over here. Let me cancel this whole thing. Let's have the input come out. We'll do it real cool like. We'll come out to here and then loop around and go in. What's going on there? It says collide with other object. Okay, so you're coming out of here and going to that, and then you're connecting in with the inputs. There we go. Okay, so that'll be the empty stuff coming out along here, making a neat... Is there a slightly... No, that's fine. And then we'll have our outputs as well. And they will all come up to here. This will come along the inside like this. And then make its way into the tower. That looks cool. Okay. So we'll do this. Is that going to work correctly? Yeah, that all looks fine. And you guys are going to all be in charge mode. Oh, that's cool looking. Tell me that's not worth, like, all the effort put into, like, making it look good. Making it look cool. You know what I mean? Okay. You will need power. Let's get you that. Okay. So. Yes, now we just set the filter here to empty accumulators. Those make their way around. They begin charging. Now, do I need to set a filter here, or... Okay, so the input line is not working the way I want it to. It's not passing them through. So there's no way for me to, like, set... That's sending out... That's sending out full. There's no way for me to, like, filter this. Okay, so this setup is actually not going to work. Okay, hold on. Gotta rethink things. So, we're going to need to have a different approach here. So the inputs will need to spike out from an inner ring, and then the outputs come around the outside. That should work. So we bring this to here, build it all the way around, like this. Right? And then... What would I need? A splitter at each location? No, I just need what I had. I actually want to put those back. And just reverse them, right? Yeah. And then I just use... Well, that one I don't... That one's not quite right. Let's go from here. No. I guess that's fine. If it's slightly different. No, that won't work. I guess I do need a splitter at each location. Let me see if that works. So we put this down here like this. That feeds in there. So that would work. I've been told to avoid splitters where possible, but it seems like we need one here. Okay. So... this one might be tough. Not sure if that'll work. Okay, that'll work. Okay. So we can do inputs this way. And we'll have to copy this setup back home to pull the energy out, but I think I can make that happen. Okay, so we're getting our inputs down. Okay. A few more to go. Getting a little bit faster now that I have the pattern. Okay. Right. So yeah, there's 11 of these, so it's going to take me a minute to get this set up. I might copy this blueprint and go put the exact same thing back home at the North Pole there. For the output. What did I do this wrong? I did this wrong. You'd think on the 8th try I would be able to get it right the first time. Okay. We're almost at the end. And then you can go in directly. You don't actually need... There we go. Okay, so... let's turn this on. You're actually going to be those. Okay, so they should all light up. They're all charging. Very nice. What happened here? We lost something here. There we go. So they're all charging. All right, so now we just need to do outputs. Outputs come out the back and go around. And these we don't need splitters for, so you're just going to come around like this. You're going to come out here. Okay. So this, if I'm understanding how this works correctly, we should be exporting like, what did we say? We said 11 of these, 45 megawatts. We should be exporting like 500 megawatts of power from this planet back home to Allwade 3. I think that's how this is going to work. If I set it up correctly. We're almost done with the episode, so I need to hurry up here. We're close. It's a good sign that they're all going. Yeah. 644 megawatts. Consumption 115. So energy accumulate. Yeah, we're accumulating accumulator charging 513 megawatts. So if we get this set up correctly, I feel like that 500 megawatts comes from here, from all these renewable power sources, and goes home. Let's do a cool line with you as well, over here and in. Okay. So now, all right, so those are all feeding in. Now I want to grab this whole layout. And yeah, I think that's right. Let's grab that. Let's call it exchange. And just put like an exchanger on it. We're not going to really reuse this except once, but I just want to keep it. I want to save it so I can rebuild this quickly back home. There we go. All right. Save that blueprint. Okay. So you're ready to ship. You're ready to supply to remote. You're ready to ship full accumulators off-site. All right. Let's go home and see if this works. All way 3. Let's go. All right, so hopefully we can add 500 megawatts of potential capacity to our home network. That would be the goal. That would be the idea. So we're exporting the heat of Allwade 1 to Allwade 3 via this PLS network. Okay, there we go. Let's get up to the North Pole up here and see if we have space to put this down. I might have to put it at the South Pole if there's something in the way. I'm not sure. Not entirely sure of anything here. Where is the pole? Back behind me. Okay. Okay. Let's get some foundation down. Okay. Is that enough or do I need more? Hold on a minute. Looks like this will work just fine. No. I need a little bit more space. Let's see. There is a little bit of building on some of this. It's interesting the way the grid deforms as I remove the foliage. Okay, I think I just ran out of... Okay, let's try it again. I want to make sure I don't hit anything. That looks good. Let's put that down. We will need to change this to demand from remote and supply to remote. And we'll need to change all of the exchangers here to be discharge instead of charge. So really cool. They open like flowers when they're charging, and then they turn into trees when they're discharging. It'll take a minute for the first shipment of full accumulators to get here. They should be en route. But hopefully by the time they arrive, we'll have this built. Oh, the mass build is very cool. Okay, so they're all in discharge mode. The whole blueprint is built. Oh, this is so cool. This is really cool. I'm glad I took the time to make this cool look, because I feel like once this fills in and starts and kicks in, not only are we gonna have a big solution for our current energy problems, it's gonna look dope as hell. All right, let's see. We're demanding from remote full accumulators. Min load of vessels is 10%. I would think there would be some in transit by now. 60? This is a interstellar logistics station, so I'd like you to provide me with some full accumulators. I wonder if it says not in transit because it's not sending its drones out to get them because there's drones coming here. Let's see. Demand from remote, right? And we reverse these. We're going to supply these, the empty ones, to remote. Is there a vessel coming in from... I'll wait for... Let's see. What's going on here? Not quite sure what to make of... I'm not sure what I have selected there. Oh, I had Alwade 4 selected behind Alwade 1. Okay. Let's get up to the pole and check out what's going on. Interesting. We do have... Okay, that's being taken care of. Alright, that's fine. You, what's going on with you? Why aren't you working here? I'm running late. So these are no longer charging. Why is that? What's going on? Charge. What do you have in here? You have 24. Did we not produce enough? Are they not outputting? No, there's 0 here to charge. We did see them outputting. So wait a minute, are they in transit? Is that what's going on? Yeah, there's no empty accumulators, only 24 full accumulators. So they must have headed out, but where are they going? Was there somebody else who was there another PLS or ILS back home that was demanding accumulators? That must be what happened. But you should be sending full accumulators. Yeah, somebody back home demanded it. That must be what happened. Damn it. Where did all my full accumulators go? Ah, it's so frustrating. You have such a cool idea and then it just doesn't work. Because of stupidity. I would have thought that my ILS here would have been the only one in the system demanding full accumulators. If we go up here, yeah, you've got 200. Wait a minute, you have some. Is it working? How did I miss the vessels? You did get a bunch of full accumulators. Oh, I have to reverse these. That's what happened. That's what I forgot. Okay. Okay, all systems are go. Achieve 300 megawatts of discharge power on a planet using energy exchangers. Okay, now the system should be working. All right, dope. Okay. Woo! That makes me feel better. That is cool as hell. Look at that. How's that for a screenshot, huh? Very nice. Okay, so now if we look at our power network, I'm curious how this works. So you're discharging actual power versus rated power. Generation capacity 430 megawatts, consumption demand 380. So if we look at the full power grid here, yeah, we're discharging almost half our energy. So the blue line is generation, the yellow line is consumption, and then this blue line, or this like dark blue line, is discharge. So we're now okay, this is good news. I think, like I thought, we've exported something like 500 megawatts of power from Allwade 1 here to Allwade 3. The episode ran a little long because I forgot to swap those things around. It feels like 1200 should be enough to keep like, what's the term for money? Fungibility? No, liquidity. Feels like 1200 accumulators should be enough for the liquidity of the system to be constantly able to charge and discharge at the same time. If I find out that it isn't, we can always add more accumulators into the system. Those are cheap and easy to come by. But I think we have enough liquidity here with 1200 that this will function, and we have a huge amount of discharge. I am a little concerned or confused about, I guess, are these guys discharging more than we need for some reason? Like, do they have to discharge energy? I would have thought it would meet exactly demand. But I guess it doesn't matter because the energy source is the lava, the geothermal power. So even if it's a little bit wasteful, it's renewable forever. So it's not like we're wasting a resource. Okay, this was fun. This was a cool one. I enjoyed this. And I feel like we've really upped our energy capacity here to provide support for the network here on Allwade 3. I don't know that we'll be using all of that energy here, but it's a nice proof of concept. You know what I should do? Yeah, see, these are going out now. So maybe we do need a few more in the system because they haven't returned yet. Let me go over to the mall here and just grab... I don't remember what we put in, like 300? We can put in some more. All right, accumulators are right here. Let's grab like maybe 600 more. And then we can just go up here and dump these into the empty. Like that. All right, so now it can send lots and lots over to the other planet to be charged up, and it'll bring some back. Every time they're, every kind of chunk of them that gets full. Oh, my capacity went up. I completed some research. No? Why are 84 in transit? Oh, well. We'll keep an eye on that in the next episode, but we are going to take a break here. I don't know. To me, that was kind of an interesting one. That was a fun one, setting up the energy exchange. First time doing it, and I feel like it's working. I definitely think we're going to have increased power available here. So generation... So demand is 320 megawatts. Generation 390. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how much it drains out of the batteries, the full accumulators, and puts in, or like whether it's what we need, or if it just discharges whatever it has available. Not sure, but I think we got it basically working, and that's a good thing. Next time, I think we're going to be looking into producing some weaponry, and maybe heading off to start that dark fog farm. I did want to address this first, and I was thinking about doing it with the energy exchangers between episodes, so I was like, you know what? We'll do an episode devoted to that. We'll try it out. We'll see how it works, and then we'll get into the dark fog farm. All right, that's it for this time. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know your thoughts. I'm sure I'll get some comments on what I did wrong, but what do you think about the layout? I mean, do you go for those kind of beautiful builds? I'm very curious to hear it. Love to get your comments, and hope to see you next time. Take care.